What I can say is that when women begin to have breast problems, one of the very first things their oncologist will say to them is, you have to stop wearing wire bras. After they have breast surgery, they do not put them in underwire bras. They put them in other constricting apparatus that they have to wear for weeks. So we know that getting out of an underwire bra is something that medical professionals encourage women to do. So our girls, when we wear a traditional bra, our girls are pulled forward by the straps. The weight of our breasts is held up on these two straps and this thin band around us. They naturally just hunch our shoulders and pull us forward. That is what, especially if you have larger breasts, dense, heavy breasts, that's what is going to contribute to shoulder pain, neck pain, upper back pain, lower back pain, you name it. So we're always told, pull your shoulders back, you know? That's hard to do when the apparatus you're wearing is encouraging you to pull forward. When we sit at desks all day in an office, that just exacerbates the problem. Bras were not designed for us. They were designed for the less fair sex and their pleasure. They have not changed in design in hundreds of years. There's a very interesting TED Talk. If you go to TED Talks and you type in TED Talk about bras, fascinating, entertaining, so full of information. And it just shows you how women, we really need to kind of prioritize our own health, our own comfort, our own confidence, because this industry is not going to do it for us. The bra industry alone, not intimates, just bras, $17 billion a year. And 9 out of 10 women hate their bras. 85% of women wear the wrong size bra. What I'm going to show you today at the end of this, our internal sales numbers show us that 8 out of 10 women that try on Ruby Ribbon buy Ruby Ribbon, and 9 out of 10 of those tell their friends about it. This product isn't hype. It's actually the real thing that changes lives. One of my clients came to my little studio in my house, tried things on. She was with her daughter-in-law, and they decided they were going to join the company because it was a better discount. So they ordered a bunch of stuff. You know, they weren't going to sell it. They just wanted the discount. Fine. A month later, she texts me and she said, I didn't tell you this when I tried on, but after my hysterectomy, I have had chronic yeast infections under my breasts that never go away to the point of bleeding. She said, I've been wearing Ruby Ribbon for 1 month. And she said, I am crying while typing this. She said, I am dry at the end of every day, and all of those rashes and infections are gone. She said, I love you for doing this. Those are the kind of messages that I wish I could just blast to everyone, because whether you struggle with that or not, you probably know someone who does, or you've heard of someone who does, or you know, gosh, yeah, I could see how that could happen because it's always rubbing and hot and moist under there. I could see that. Yes. Yes, you can interrupt, sure.
Well, my daughter has that.
Mm-hmm.
She has a G.
Mm-hmm.
She took that from my mother. I'm so glad I did. Yeah, it's a real problem.
Yes, but see, if she's, go ahead.
And she has spent a fortune.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as much as $200 on a bra, and after so long, it was sick.
Mm-hmm. And obviously, every case is different, so I'm not going to say, I promise you that this is going to, but what I can tell you is this. Sorry, sir. But Ruby Ribbon is moisture wicking material. So it is like high-end athletic wear. So it wicks the moisture. And I don't know if you can tell I'm sweating or not, if I'm sweating enough. Yesterday, my cami was soaked here because I was sweating so much. So, but it pulls the moisture off of my skin and into the cami. So I'm not wet. I'm not like fermenting in there all day. I'm just fine. In fact, like raising this and having the cool air hit my cami, I get a little case of being able to tell the weather because it's chilly. because it keeps me cool. So because it wicks that moisture away, it should begin to dry that area out if you faithfully wear the cami. So that's what I can tell you about that. Let's talk lymphatic flow. So your lymph system drains on the top half of your body, here under your left armpit. So you probably already know things like it's a good idea to dry brush your body. When you do that, dry brush your girls as well. When you take your bra or cami or demi off at night, not a good sign if right now you take your bra off and it hurts, your girls hurt when you take your bra off. That's not a good sign. Your girls should not hurt when you take off your bra. But if they do, first of all, come see me. Second of all, massage them. Fluff your girls. Again, another cute video. Floof your girls. PHFLUFF, something like that on YouTube. Every day. Get your girls going. Move them around. They're meant to be moved. They're not meant to be smashed in a sports bra 24/7. That is just adding heat and compression and congestion to this whole area. What we need to do is really set the girls free so they are free to move. There's nothing wrong with that movement. That's the way they've been designed. So as your breasts begin to get healthier, you'll notice that they change. My breasts have changed in the last 2.5 years since I made this change in my life. My girls used to sag quite a bit. I'm 51 now. And what I can tell you is in a bra, my girls were supported all day long by just sitting in a cup, right? It just sits in that cup being supported, but it's not really supporting it. My breast is actually just lazy because it's sitting there. In this cami, your breast is suspended in this cup. So all day long, all your muscle tissue here in your pectoral wall is firing all day long to hold your girl up on its own. And so my girls, I don't know if I said this to you yesterday, but I looked in the mirror yesterday before I put anything on because I wanted to tell the truth. I looked in the mirror, I was like, okay, are they pointing forward or are they pointing down? I'm like, they're pointing forward. I feel pretty good about that. And they're all natural, no surgical enhancements or anything. But that's a change that has happened because they're able to support themselves now because they're actually a little bit tougher than they used to be. Some other signs of poor lymphatic flow. Thermography. If you get a thermography scan and it is a lot of red and white hot areas, that is not a good thing. Wear ruby ribbon for a few months, a year, a couple years, redo the scan. You're going to see there's a lot less heat and inflammation in this area. Again, I am not going to stand here and say that congestion and inflammation and heat in this area causes illness. However, we can probably all agree that those are not good things to have around your breasts. I have a lot of anecdotal evidence of women who start with cysts, harmless cysts, but lots of cysts in their breasts, where doctors will say, hey, you've got some, they might be precancerous, maybe we need to biopsy those, maybe we need to, and it's a very scary appointment when that happens. Several of my friends have switched to ruby ribbon camis. They now help lead our company because they're able to say, my scans are clear now because there's better flow in my breasts than there was before. So, posture. Let's talk posture. So, as I mentioned, a bra really does hunch us forward. It's a problem that isn't just bras, because being on your phone all day, my massage therapist, she's like, girl, what are you doing? Like, she's got to dig her elbow into the top of my back here because of the hunch, you know? So it's not just bras, but our posture is a problem. And I know, it's like, I should sit up straighter. I know, I hear you. What I can tell you about changing from a bra to a cami is that These are actually designed to help with your posture and support your back. So Ruby Ribbon has panels that are bonded to its material, and they are for shaping and supporting. But we also have a nursing cami that is specifically designed for heavy, dense breasts. It's got an extra panel up here, and it's got a cross X pattern right here opposite the breasts that take the weight of your breasts and distribute it throughout this whole garment, instead of the weight of your breasts hanging on these straps that dig into your shoulders, or this band that digs into your armpit. So that is one way that Ruby Ribbon supports your posture, helps to change it. I'm gonna grab my notes really quick. One thing I want to comment about as well when it comes to breast health, there are other things unrelated to our bras that we can do. One is switching from a deodorant that has aluminum in it to a more natural one. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I'm wearing one that is like clinical strength this weekend, because natural deodorant, it's like all of a sudden it's over. It's not working anymore. And I can smell myself and I'm like, I can't do that this weekend. And so I'm not 100% great on that. But keeping the sweat glands and those ducts open underneath our armpits, massaging that area, keeping that free flowing, again, super important. They say artificial sweeteners make a big difference as well. So I'm sure being at this Health Freedom Expo, all of you are like already super healthy, and I don't need to tell you any of that, but I just thought I'd mention it. One thing I want to talk about too is inclusivity. In our culture, many women on the extremes are left out, marginalized. Many women that are not the ideal body shape or size aren't usually represented in the intimates industry. And that's something that we really prioritize. So we fit ladies who are in the itty bitty titty committee, and we fit girls that have Q cups. Not kidding. Q is a cup size. There is. I personally have several M cup clients. Yeah. And it's a burden. Mm-hmm. Sure. It is a combination of nylon and spandex. It is proprietary to Ruby Ribbon. And we also have this pharmaceutical grade silicone gripper on the bottom. Excuse me. We have a silicone gripper on the bottom that's going to keep it from moving during the day or rolling or creeping up. So my cami has been sitting right down here all day long. I've been to the bathroom a couple of times and it hasn't moved at all. And it's pharmaceutical grade, so if the surgeon accidentally left some inside you, you'd be okay. There's no latex in our products. We routinely test for latex. So there's no latex allergies to worry about with that. Most of our material is made here in the United States, then it's assembled in other countries. But we do take great care with our supply chain, particularly about women in other countries and their work. So we're very careful about the factories that we partner with, and we visit them regularly. Size inclusivity. Super important. We fit everything from about a 23 AA to a 58Q. Did I already say that? Okay. So this is a size 50 cami, and it stretches up to 3 times its size and then comes back to its regular shape. It's not uncomfortable like Spanx, because although we have those shapewear panels I was sharing about, we also strategically don't have those shapewear panels right along the seams. Can you see through that? So that's what makes it breathable and comfortable and easy to wear every day. This is everyday shapewear that replaces your bra. We've got chiropractors, ranchers, nurses, massage therapists, preschool teachers, you name it, wear Ruby Ribbon. We have several chiropractors that are stylists and share Ruby Ribbon with their clients. We do. Yes. Yes. So we have a line of sport camis and sport demis, which are shorter. We also have all of that is moisture wicking and antimicrobial. We also have lines of sport leggings and fashion leggings. These are Ruby Ribbon leggings I'm wearing that have shapewear in the band, but they're all squat proof, really high quality material. This is an example of a demiette. Some ladies have sensory issues and don't want something covering their tummy. Sometimes ladies with lupus or fibromyalgia need during a flare, they don't want anything too close. Others want the comfort. They're like, this comforts me during a flare. Everyone's different. And so that's what a personal boobologist like me, that's what I'm here for, is to help with those kind of things. For women to have a resource to go to about these burdens we carry and to be able to ask, what do you think might help me? Again, I'm not like a medical professional, but I am a professional boobologist. And so the thousands of clients I've helped, hopefully I can use that knowledge to help others. So this is an example of a demiette. So this is basically a cami cut in half. And so it stops where a bra typically would. And it may look like a bralette or just a flimsy little thing, but the back support, absolutely amazing. And women who have G cups, H cups, I cups can wear this. These cups expand to fit your cup. So it is a completely personalized fit. Just finished with a client, breast cancer survivor. This breast, no cancer. This breast, now uneven. And when she gains weight, she gains weight in odd places on this side. So she's uneven and self-conscious about it and wears a partial prosthetic. And she was willing to give Ruby Ribbon a try. So she stepped into my little tent and I came in after she had it on and she was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe it's lifting me. And we've got, these aren't padded or lined. And so we've got things we sell for nipple coverage. So I gave her those and she put 2 on this side and 1 on this side. And she looked in the mirror and she's like, I'm even. Yes, you are. So come to find out, she's a chiropractor. So she's like, can you come to my practice? Yes, I can. Happy to help. So those are the kind of things that women don't necessarily talk about. She's not going to stand up and say to a friend, guess what? You know, this is miserable. And so it's just nice to have the freedom to talk about this and share my experience. So great back support in most of our products because we go from the bedroom to the boardroom. Level 1 products are lingerie and level 5 are max results. And so meets the needs of almost every woman. So again, whether they're A cup or whether they are J cup, can take care of that. So the last thing I think I'll share is that I know that sometimes women look at businesses that are franchises or where you represent another company and are sometimes skeptical. And that was something that I was concerned about. I have a business degree, I have a master's degree, and I was like, I don't want people to think that I'm, you know, doing this crazy business and I have a team and all this kind of thing. And I spent most of my 23-year career in education, and it was very purposeful. And I was a guidance counselor, so I helped kids talk to their parents, I helped parents talk to their kids, I helped kids make big life decisions and things like that. It was very fulfilling, very, very full of purpose as I was raising my kids. And now I am so privileged to kind of take a step back and be able to take this burden of a bra off the plate of so many women so that that's not a worry anymore. And if you're a guidance counselor, I can empower you to be the best guidance counselor, and you're not uncomfortable during the day, and you don't have a wire poking you in a meeting, and you don't have annoying straps slipping. And it's been really fulfilling for me to just be able to openly share and just say, you know, this is kind of a taboo thing that we don't really talk a lot about, but there's nothing wrong with talking about these. This is a big part of women's lives, and it's okay for us to take care of our health. Taking care of our breast health is important. Getting out of underwire bras and bras in general is a really, really great idea. And I'm just really proud to represent a company that does a really good job of that. And so I'm happy to be your boobologist as well. What questions do you have? Sure. Yep. So there's a 30-day money-back guarantee or exchange policy. I ask all of my clients when they order to do a fit session with me afterwards. So we might connect on Zoom. We might connect by Google Meet. We might chat on Facebook Messenger, whatever. But that way you can put it on for me and put your camera up and step back, and I can see, and you can say, I like this, but this doesn't feel right. And I can say, okay, tweak this. And oh yeah, that's much better. And okay. Or you know what? I don't like the way this feels. Okay, let's look at going up a size, going down a size. Do you want to just return it? You know, when it comes to defects, they show up, generally speaking, within the first 60 days. So if something would happen with, a couple of years ago when I first joined this, on our nursing cami, which is similar to this one, the lady seamstresses weren't doing a great job sewing this latch, this on. And so they were coming undone. It wasn't anything any client was doing wrong. It just wasn't sewn well enough. So that showed up pretty quickly. So the company always replaces that. They send you a prepaid label, you stick it in a bag and slap the label on, and they replace it. So, yeah. Sure, good question. So, recommended that you wash them in the washing machine. Yes, so that spin cycle brings those fibers back together. And so you rotate these. You don't wear it day after day. So if I'm wearing this today and she's holding me up and tucking me in, she needs a rest day tomorrow. So I hang her up, and on that rest day, she comes back to her original size. So then on Tuesday, I can wear it again. Same great lift, same great tuck. Hang it up on Tuesday night, leave her be on Wednesday. Thursday, can wear her again, same great lift, same great tuck. About 4 wears in, it's kind of like, okay, she needs to snap back. So wash her in the washing machine, delicate or hand wash cycle, cold water. No OxyClean, no bleach, no fabric softener, because those 3 things can coat the material, coat the gripper, or degrade it. So simple detergent, and then lay them flat or hang them to dry, and they're good to go again. That is why we recommend that you own 2 or 3 so you can rotate them. I had a girl call me on her way to work. It was day 2. She only bought 1. She's like, I just want to try 1 just to try it, see if I like it. Okay, here's why you should buy 3, but okay, whatever, you do you. So it was day 2. She's like, Carmen, you were right. I got in the car today in my bra because it's day 2 and I'm not allowed to wear my cami. And I said, I can't do it. And I went back in the house and I put my cami on, and I know I'm not supposed to, so I need to order more. So it is difficult to wear a bra once you've kind of been set free. It's hard to go back and you realize, wow, these were very uncomfortable on my body, and I never knew how uncomfortable I was until I experienced comfort. So it's very, very fulfilling to have a 19-year-old in the dressing room say, Mom, I've never been comfortable until now. And to think like all those years from, 12 to 19, poor thing, but how about 12 to 50 or 12 to 70? So, yeah. What other questions? I just want to encourage you to feel your girls, especially monthly. Make sure that's a good reason. Like when you floof your girls, it's a great time to just see if there are any changes. Yep. So, yes, yes. You're welcome. No worries. I am done rattling on. So, yeah, good question. Because they're moisture wicking, they aren't hot. Many girls will say to me, it's my shirt that's hot. So the cami isn't hot, but the shirt can get hot. So, too cold? No, I don't know how it works, but no, it's like comforting in the winter. So I don't know, but yeah, that's how the magic works. So my cousin Sandy is here helping me this weekend, and she tells everyone that when she leaves work, instead of taking her bra off in the car, she takes her shirt off and just drives home in her cami. They're more modest than bathing suits are. You know, I mean, I have some styles that I just wear with a cardigan and pants or jeans. No one knows that it's my bra but me, and it's very freeing and yeah, builds a lot of confidence. There are a lot of shirts that I didn't wear because I was self-conscious in them, and this just helps my clothes fit me differently. My back, very supported. I'm gonna have lumps on my back because, you know, I'm a fluffy bunny, but I don't have that bra bulge, you know, that bras produce, and that comfort and support on the back, one of my favorite things. So, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. You're welcome.